Number 6 best film of 2009 is Precious. There aren't many films as a film critic that truly leave me speechless, but you can add Precious to that very short list. This is an unbelievably tragic story of an overweight teen with the worst possible mother you can think of, who is pregnant with her second child, and the father is her own father. Basically, she has one of the worst lives imaginable, and her character is brought to life in a heartbreaking, gut-wrenching performance by Gabby Sidibe. She does what she can to better her life. Her mother played in a very ice-cold, emotion-wrapped performance by comedian Monique. It's just truly shocking, and she is unbelievably brilliant here. And the character of her mother is basically one of the most despicable human beings I've seen in a movie in my life. That is how good this role truly was. Now, the object of this film may seem very mean-spirited, like many horror films have in the past, but it's not the goal. This is a film about a girl who, despite the many things hampering her, goes on living even though we probably think that she'd rather not at times. Because she does not want to be who she is. She thinks she can do better, even if she may not know what better is or how to get there. That's just what she wants. This is a truly remarkable film, a remarkable story. It may seem mean-spirited, it's very bittersweet. This is not a feel-good film, but it does tell a real, true, heart-wrenching, raw story. The number 5 best film of the year is Up. Disney Pixar not only stuns us with its computer animation tactics, I guess you could say, and the techniques that they use, but also they deliver well with the plot and with the story, and that Up is no different. They make their characters more real than any silly, stupid, run-of-the-mill film could, and Up, much like Toy Story before it, is no different. Now, the story of Up, it tells a story, sorry I say story so much, of people wanting something out of life and going to great lengths to get it. And of course, and even though that may not be what necessarily they need to make their lives, to give them that purpose of who they are. The story is, of course, of Carl Fredricksen, a near 80-year-old widower, a former balloon salesman, who lives he and his wife's dream, or at least what he thought it was, accidentally with a young explorer Boy Scout type named Russell by his side, to Paradise Falls, deep in South America, due to the inspirations drawn from an explorer they admired when they were kids. I love how this movie, like Toy Story before, it tells us with how the least likely of heroes, and even in one case in this film, a dog named Doug, can really make a difference in a story and really just make it even all the more likable. And that's what I liked about this film as well. And also it tells us that people, sometimes they think that they need to do things to give their lives purpose when really it's not what they're thinking of. I know that's a resounding theme in many films, but it translates really well in Up. And that's what I loved about this visually fun and just fantastic story to follow. Disney keeps proving time and time again why they are cut above, especially with the Pixar division, and Up is living proof of that. The number 4 best film of the year is Sin Nombre. Now, I took a lot of flack last year when Slumdog Millionaire did not make my 10 best of the year list. It was still a fantastic film, it just missed the mark kind of for that list. Now, Sin Nombre is another film about poverty-stricken people searching for a better life from another country, and is, dare I even say, better. I think it's because it had a lot more of a raw edge to it, which Slumdog Millionaire did have, but lacked in many scenes. Now, the characters here are very sympathetic. The most sympathetic, of course, is Sarah, and a teen from Honduras who one day hopes to reunite with her father to journey to the United States for a better life. And of course, that's the main objective of this film. It's the journey to freedom and opportunity is the main outline, but this movie is really about the ambition of these characters and how they're driven to get what they want, whether it be good or bad, in the way that they drive to get it. Now, they will do what it takes and to get to what they want and what they need. Now, it's a truly captivating experience to watch, and it's a film, from what I understand from writer-director Cary Fukunaga, are drawn from true experiences that he's known about, and it definitely sure felt that way.